Chubstep.
Jrad.
Creating the oil of judgment.
Steed. Chubstep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the king of the jungle.
I have contained my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crashing of 1,000 waves! Begone, vile man! Begone from me! A starter car! This car is a finisher car! A transporter of gods! The golden god! I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And the show started.
Welcome back. We are here.
We'll get into the main thing real quick. My wife said that she thought I had lost some weight. Now, I don't consider myself a large man, but from like November through mid-Jan, it's full nog season.
Yeah, well, people noticed.
So, is it possible that during this time there is some nog weight added? That being eggnog.
You're over noggin. Mm-hmm.
I try to limit myself to the amount that I'm drinking of it per day. And I do a pretty good job, but I'm assuming just adding that amount to your daily intake is not doctor recommended.
Probably not. Probably zero nog is recommended by doctors, scientists, or chefs worldwide, or mixologists.
Oh my God. Speaking of mixologists, I was at Chubstep Face, our lawyer's engagement party. This was like a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago, whatever. Yeah, it was cold, maybe a year-ish ago. Anyway, it was at a beercade type place, and I was getting an eggnog. It was they were making like a homemade eggnog cocktail. I'm like, I'm in. I'm getting that. The problem was they were like making it real, but they weren't like fully tempering it the way you have to like. So eggnog actually has an egg in it if you're doing it
Nobody
correctly.
knows what you're talking about.
I'm getting to what. So
Nobody knows what tempering eggnog looks like. I can't even picture it.
Sorry.
Like hitting it with a fucking hammer and a chisel and an anvil.
Okay, so tempering is when you have something when you're cooking something hot with eggs, but you don't want the eggs to curdle into like a scrambled egg. So you usually go back and forth with doing like you had like a hot milk to an egg. So say you had to put hot milk and eggs, like whipped eggs together, right? Like raw eggs.
Yeah,
right?
I do that twice a week. Yeah.
If you're
I
making
always
like
have my
custard,
hot milk and then the jar full of eggs. And I say, what do I do?
Let's say hot cream. And this is what you're doing if you're making like a custard, like a creme brulee type thing. Anyway, what you would end up doing is you add a little bit of the hot thing with the eggs. You whip it around a little bit, and basically you slowly combine the two of them. If you were to just pour a whole thing of hot cream and eggs, it would just become scrambled eggs and cream. It would be disgusting.
Ew.
So if you slowly mix the two together, you temper it. Anyway, what was going on with this? Let me get to the point. What I was getting with this eggnog at this beercade was that this guy was basically just cracking a raw egg into a thing with some eggnog spices and like rum. And it was a little like, even me, I think I had like 3 of these, and even me at the end, I'm like, this cannot be good for me. Yeah.
Why'd you keep going back?
Because it's such a rare occurrence that I see this. And it was like crushed ice, and like at some point there was like the little parts of the you know when you're like scrambling an egg and it has like kind of some of the parts like stick together. You know,
Yeah.
like you're whipping up, and like if you pull your fork off, some of it sticks to the fork. Like some of it was sticking to the ice
Oh, that's
as I was drinking this. And I was like, man, this can't
you
be
had
great
3.
that I'm doing this. And I had 3 of them, yeah. And so it was like kind of a it was like an eggnog on the spot, but not warmed up at all. It's just like kind of eggnog flavors with a raw egg in it. Felt like Rocky. Rocky
That's
Christmas
disgusting.
is what I felt like. Only getting drinks, I don't think he does that in the movie. He's not getting wasted. Um, that okay, all that to say, now back to lean mean
I'm done.
podcast machine, Jrad.
Okay, good for you. Good job.
Thank you.
You know, I'm also on a fitness journey. I'm eating iceberg lettuce.
Okay.
Gives
That's
me
the worst kind of
no
lettuce.
calories. It's
Yeah.
what?
The worst kind of lettuce.
For what? No.
For tasting.
Tasting, it's the best kind of lettuce.
No.
There's no taste to it.
Yeah. What about
It's like chili water.
what about like a butter lettuce? Like a
No, what?
I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's
Come on.
quite disgusting. No, I don't like it because they don't grow in the balls like iceberg does.
I'm show you what this is.
You're
and you
talking
look
about just
like an
eating
absolute
leaves.
idiot.
You're just talking about eating leaves.
Butter lettuce, nice leafy green. It's what you would if you were making like a high-end hamburger, you're gonna put a butter lettuce on it.
No, might as well throw that in the garbage. And never speak of it again. Iceberg lettuce grows out of the ground just the same as other plants. 0 calories.
Yeah.
0 lettuce flavor. All the nutrients.
I'm not over the whole Titanic thing, so just like feels like the iceberg thing is offensive.
Yeah, I was pro Titanic.
Oh, you're pro Titanic going down or just
going down?
Okay.
I can't believe that people had the gall to sail across the sea like that. They deserved every bit of it.
Yeah, interesting take. There was already people doing that. This was just supposed to be a more luxurious, better option to do it.
They were looking the ocean in the face and laughing.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking the icebergs in the face and laughing. This is why all the rich people are doing global warming. You know, the oil companies, oil barons, they were all related to the Titanic people.
So I agree with you. First of all, JP Morgan was supposed to be on that boat. He didn't. It's a big conspiracy. People think he might have sunk it. Iceberg lettuce seed, what is it you're doing with iceberg? You're just chopping it up, making a salad, a wedge?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Except I found out I don't have a chopper. So I use a fork and a knife to chop it up, and it never gets a job. I'm eating
not
chunks.
as clean a
I'm eating
cuts as
chunks.
you'd like.
It's a mess. I opened one iceberg lettuce, opened it up, and it was just full of bugs. And I was like, this is why I eat meat. Okay, I eat
There you go.
meat creatures. Because there's no bugs in it.
Well, that's going to fit well into our main topic of the day.
It is. It's going to fit very well into it.
Yeah, that's a good segue, Steve. Is there anything you want to get to before we get to that?
No. I'm just disgusted by your knot.
I'm over it right now. I told you. I've been trying to find some way to I'm going to throw this out to the listeners. They can get back to me. I'm trying to find a way to scam the grocery store. And here's my thoughts of here's the basis of how I need to do this, but I haven't figured out how to do it logistically. So when you go to the grocery store and you get an Oberweis milk, or in my case, eggnog at the time, they had a deal on eggnog. It's all in the same glass jar. So you get something that's maybe it's $6 for this gallon of, maybe it's half gallon, I don't know. It's a glass thick jar. And so what they do is they charge you $2 extra as a core fee.
Oh yeah, they want the jar back.
And they want the jar back. So you return the jar back to them, usually rinsed out, and they give you $2 cash. So it doesn't matter if you paid credit, they give you $2 back cash.
So I'm either seeing a homeless guy strategy or you have a long-term investment strategy.
Yeah, I was thinking something with if I keep buying these, drinking them, and then returning them, I'm getting the credit card points on the $2 of credit, and then I'm getting that back as cash. So I'm getting free credit card points. Now I'm still paying the $6 for this, Oberweis jar.
Okay.
Milk jug or whatever.
Yeah, I got 3 ways you can improve this scam.
Okay.
Way number 1, army of homeless guys, send them out. They collect the stuff. You give them 50 cents a bottle.
Yeah.
You keep $1.50 a bottle. Easiest.
So they would have to go to people's houses that have bought this. People aren't
because people leave it on their doorsteps for the milkman.
Oh, I was I'm going directly to But you're right. There are
Well,
people that probably get it delivered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
there's gotta
then
be
they
people
go
that
get
it delivered.
those. They go get
Okay,
those.
yeah. You got to find those houses. Follow around the truck one of the days. Go to
Mhm.
those houses, pick it up as they do it. Yep, I like
Yeah,
that
give
idea.
them routes. So that's way number one. Way number two, you invest in 500,000 of these bottles.
Okay.
Wait for inflation to go up. The bottle deposit is going to rise from $2 to $3.
Okay.
Then you return all 500,000 of your bottles.
Oh,
They give you an
yes.
extra dollar on each one. You just made $1.5 million.
I like this idea. Now,
Mhm.
I'm assuming the bottles would have to be less than $2 because you would assume they are, because otherwise they'd give you more than $2 to return them. Like the bottle has to cost less if I'm buying them in bulk than $2
Oh, for
a
sure.
bottle. Yeah. Okay, so I'm buying them in bulk, wait a couple years, inflation rises, I return them $3 a bottle. I just made a bunch of money. But inflation also went up, so now my dollar's worth less.
Yeah, but you have more of it.
Okay, yeah, good point.
Okay, number three, you buy an initial milk bottle. You put it in your garage for 6 months. You go to the store, buy another milk bottle, bring that home, bring them back the old milk bottle and say, this is spoiled. I would like a refund. They give you a refund for the milk and $2. You then say, I would like to buy one more bottle. Wait, no, you don't buy another bottle at this point. You go home. You let that bottle run. You go buy another bottle.
Okay.
Do the switcheroo again. You can, you can scale this up.
So I would have to keep, because I think they put the expiration dates on the cap. So I'd have to keep switching the cap from the new one to the old one. The milk smells bad. I bring that back, and I could have different people do this.
Wait, you have the homeless guy, aren't you?
Yeah. So I keep getting the $2. I guess I get what I'm getting is the credit card points there because I'm paying the extra $2 and I'm returning it for $2.
Wait. Yeah, but no, you get free milk. Then you get free milk.
Okay, yeah, I do get the free milk. Okay, so in this scenario, I get credit card points and free milk.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you bring the one, you buy the new one, drink all the milk, and then bring them back the bad milk.
And I have to have milk in there that smells bad in order to give it to them.
Son of a bitch. Wait. Okay, somebody who has a statistics degree, I need a Venn diagram or something.
Okay, somebody else play this out. Email us chubstep.podcast@gmail.com. This is I think we got a good thing going.
Infinite milk glitch. That's what we're calling it.
Yeah,
I think it's possible.
I think it's possible too. I know. I've been thinking about. I'm glad this is you're getting some good ideas going, Steve. And any troubleholics can get in on this. We'll put it into a big pot. We'll make a pyramid scheme out of it.
Yeah, I think if we all do it at the same time, we could all make money.
You have the people below you buy 3 bottles. They give you the bottles.
And then you give them bad milk. Well, you could water the milk down too.
Oh, there we go. We water it down. So you get half a thing.
Yeah, you drink half the milk.
Then you water it down and have it spoil. Yes. Okay. All right. There we go. We figured it. That's a pretty good loophole. Okay, Steve, what made you think of, we're doing survival foods, as you know, anybody listening to this is going to read the heading. What made you think of survival foods?
You texted me and then I was in bed and I was like, what should we do? And then I was like, what if I was outside? I was like thinking of stuff and I'm like, what if I was outside? What would I do? Uh-oh. Now I'm in a pickle. So I thought I'd learn a little bit about that.
Yeah.
This is my learning for Chubstep.
Okay.
1 hour a week, I come on and I learned stuff. I learned a little bit about survival foods. Last week, I learned that I want to be a baby daddy to 9 single mothers at the same time.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Still working on that, right?
Yeah. Phase 1 is done.
What's phase 1, the plan?
Phase 1 of the plan is done.
Okay.
Yeah, I've stored up a gallon of semen that I can distribute.
Okay. Oh, I see. You're preloading everything.
Yeah,
okay.
So this way I don't have to worry when the time comes, because I wanted to all impregnate them all at the same exact time.
Oh, yeah. So they're even. None of them are older or younger, really.
Yeah, same exact day.
Okay.
So I can't do that unless I have a gallon.
Okay.
Saved up.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's in your fridge. So be careful.
Yeah. I when you said this, it was interesting because I actually called into the Adam and Dr. Drew podcast like 10 or so years ago. Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew.
I remember.
And I proposed this sort of question involving survival foods. I had gone actually I probably did this in like 2015 because I'd just gone to Australia. And I came back and I said, "Hey, I can't afford anything in Australia. It was way overpriced." And that was, 12 years ago. Uh, I was like, I couldn't afford anything except for the McDonald's ice cream cones. And the McDonald's ice cream cones were like super cheap, like, 80 cents or something like that. But everything else was like totally jacked up prices and stuff like that. So I was like, could I survive if I was poor in Australia? Could I survive on just eating ice cream cones? And I said, how long could I survive? Dr. Drew responded, he had another doctor on the show at a time, and he responded saying, you could survive indefinitely. He said, because of the protein in the ice cream, plus you're getting the little carbs with the cone itself.
Yeah.
What you're going to miss out on is like a vitamin or something, like a vitamin C or something like that. So eventually you might get like a scurvy or something like that. But indefinitely you can survive on an ice cream cone. So it's a good survival food if you're an Australian poor. McDonald's ice cream cones.
It's good anywhere.
Yeah, also good.
They got them
anywhere.
here.
They
I'm
do
gonna start
those now.
giving those out to people,
Yeah.
hungry people on the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll eat like a filet mignon right in front.
So that's my personal expert, from before.
Yeah, so that's how you'd survive.
That's how I survived was in Australia, and I was still in like normal society, and I just didn't want to spend any money.
Okay. So you want to play Would You Eat It?
Yes, let's play that.
Okay, if you're hungry, we're gonna play Would You Eat It?
Okay, and this is if I'm starving. Are you talking about like
So this
what
is
level of hunger? What level of hunger?
you've been in the woods. Okay, you're in a bush plane. You're in a bush plane, no transponder or anything. And the pilot, it's you and the pilot says, I can't believe my wife just. And then you're like, uh-oh. And then he's like, I'm out of here. And you're like, excuse me? And then he's like, I've been flying off course for 6 hours. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
So you're 6 hours off course in the wilderness. He gently lands the plane. You get out, and then he goes, psych, and then he just takes off.
Oh, I fell for it.
Yeah, you fell for it.
Okay.
He was a pervert the whole time.
Okay. And that's why his wife left him?
He didn't have a wife. There was never a wife.
There's the wife. Okay, the wife story.
Yeah, you didn't want him to crash the plane, so you got out of the plane, and then he just flies away.
Okay. Okay. It's good I'm not around him at this point anyway.
Yeah, and you're like, man, I didn't see anything coming in. So you're 5 days into this, and you ate two. Luckily, you had a hamburger on day 2.
Okay.
You're 4 days in. Day 2, you had a hamburger.
Okay.
You ate the whole thing. Okay,
starting to get hungry at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, you're starting to get pretty hungry. Okay. Number 1, this is the best survival plant you can easily find. A cattail. You know what a cattail is?
Yeah, you're talking about like the things that grow in like a lake, around a lake, a pond?
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting.
Apparently that's like number 1. Just go find it. You can eat it. It does have a poisonous cousin that is only indistinguishable by a fan shape where the leaves meet on one and a vein around the midrib on the other.
Well, which one has which?
The cattail has the vein around the midrib, and the other one has the fan flat at the base, fan shape where the leaves meet.
Okay, I'm pretty confident.
That one, don't eat that one.
Okay.
Also, with cattails, they are in swamps, so you do get giardia if you eat them sometimes.
So like Jardinera, is it different?
It's different. I think it just makes you poop a lot.
Okay.
And you can eat the roots. Apparently, the roots are pretty good, and you can make some type of cornmeal out.
Out of the roots?
Yeah,
Well, okay, so cattail looks like a hot dog.
it does.
Like
Well, you're
like
not. Don't eat that part.
what part am I eating?
You're eating the young shoots, the tastiest part of the plant. The young
Oh,
shoots.
I guess in
Like,
my mind I was eating the hot dogs on top.
no, you're not eating the hot dogs. Those are full of
I,
cotton
I thought
balls.
I was about to say I was gonna have a terrible mouthfeel if I were to eat that.
Really would have had a terrible mouthfeel.
So you're saying you eat like the brand new before it gets to the point where it's rock hard with the hot dog on the end.
No, no, you eat the bottom part.
Oh, just like the roots. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, like the roots.
Okay, well, I'm glad we went through this.
Are you going to eat it?
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at a picture here. I'll share my screen so people can see. When I'm seeing this, it kind of looks like an asparagus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
this
eating
guy.
this.
You're eating that? Okay, look, yeah,
Yeah.
you can see the oh the
It kind of looks like
the
asparagus.
tubers. Yeah,
I
it
mean,
looks like
now, yeah. Now, if I'm yeah, I'm not eating the hot dog part though.
no, don't eat the hot dog.
Okay.
Okay, you're eating it.
Yeah.
I like it. It looks good. I would eat that
Yeah.
too. Okay, item number 2. This is a common thing. Would you eat a slug?
Hmm.
You're getting pretty hungry.
Yeah. Slugs can be now. Show a picture of a slug. They can be pretty gross. I feel like I could do it. I feel like I could pop it in and just kind of swallow it.
Jesus.
I think that's how I would do it. Some of them are small. Like, I mean, some of them are big. Yeah, I could, if we're getting desperate at this point, I'm getting hungry. I see a slug. Are some of them poisonous? I don't know anything about.
Yeah, yeah. Some are. A lot of them carry parasites.
Oh, good.
The rat lungworm. That's a popular parasite they have. It can cause meningitis.
Oh, great. Okay.
Meningitis, which I thought that was a vagina disease, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can cook them though, and it kills the parasites, so you don't have to worry about it. It's highly
If I got a
advised.
fire, if I got a fire, I'm for sure cooking this.
Oh, this one burrow. Yeah, the rat lungworm burrows into your brain.
Don't love that.
It's like meat. People say they don't taste very good, so I'm going to go no.
Yeah, I would do it. I could do it.
You
I
would
feel
eat the
like I could-
slug? Oh, God.
I mean, they're disgusting looking. This is one thing, about my grandma. This is like the thing she hates the most in the world is a slug.
I found a real big ass slug out. Or
Oh yeah, they have them out. They love a
they get
good wet
big.
environment.
Yeah, they get big.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I would do it.
Wow, you're dedicated to being alive.
Yeah.
Would you eat a pile of ants?
Pile of ants.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to just eat one ant. You're going to get them.
Yeah, there's not enough in there.
So here's what I'm imagining for the ants. You get like a
Yeah.
Tupperware, and then you just get them all the ants in there, and then you shake it until they're all dead.
Yeah.
And then you can
Yeah.
eat them.
I could do. Yeah. Okay. If they're alive, no. I can't just pop in like a live ant. I'm picturing if I get a little fire going, I toast them up like I'm toasting like a fennel seed or something.
Toast up.
Throw it on there.
Okay.
I can do it. I would just kind of shovel it. I feel like they wouldn't taste like anything. And if you got a tiny enough ones, I'm lightly toasted. I'm doing it. I'm doing ants.
Okay. Some people like them.
Yeah.
Some taste like lemon or vinegar.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of them have bacteria. Some ants, they're poisonous.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I don't know. Like, it's crazy that people back in the day were just like, fuck it. Like, what'd you do before a farm? You're just like, I got to try and eat this berry or my whole thing.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of trial and error, and the errors led to deaths.
Okay, I wouldn't eat the ants either. I'm gonna die. Would you eat a berry, random berry?
I do love a good berry.
I know you
My
do.
the problem is, I'm notorious for in the Chicago area eating a mulberry off a park
Off a
in the
wandering
park,
tree, yeah.
a wandering tree in like a
Birds shit
forest
in
preserve or
those,
anything.
rats pissing them.
Exactly. Now, the problem is I know so many times that berries uh are poisonous. So I think this is actually where I'd probably draw the line because I would, even though like for some reason my confidence in slugs, like I would just be able to know which slugs are poisonous or not. I have no confidence in my berries. If it's not a berry I recognize, I'm not eating it.
I can't even recognize, like, maybe I wouldn't even eat a fucking blackberry on a bush.
No, I'd eat that. I could tell like a wild. I've eaten like a wild raspberry before.
What if it's a poison?
I don't know.
I don't know, and I don't want my skin to turn blue if I eat too much.
Yeah, yeah. I think it could be a cool effect.
Yeah. Okay. Would you eat? Oh God. Would you eat a bird?
A bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Riddled.
eat a
It
bird.
looks. What if it's riddled like a little bird?
Oh, a
Looks
little
riddled
bird.
with parasites.
Well, no, obviously, if a bird is riddled with parasites, I'm not eating it. If it was dead, if I find it dead, like It's Always Sunny when Frank finds the crow that's dead,
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat a dead animal that's already dead. If I kill it and I got to roast it up, yeah, I mean, like I've done a whole roasted chicken many times. You
Mm.
and me have cooked geese. Why would I not eat a
Yeah.
bird?
I don't know. A little bird roast. I wouldn't do it.
Well, it would be sad. I mean, best case scenario is I let it grow to full size and then I eat it
Oh.
then. I mean, how many
Okay.
weeks till a bird's full size? It can't be that long.
Probably two.
Yeah.
They're really small. Okay. Now, in this scenario, the guy that dropped you off, he also kicked out his dog.
Mm,
It was see what kind of dog would be
yeah.
good. It was it was a Rottweiler, and he's been looking at you.
Yeah. Now we're talking about
But
it.
he saved your life one time
Sure.
on day two after you ate the hamburger. He saved your life.
No, you are waiting until the absolute last. You're waiting until you're about to starve. Absolutely starve to do that. I did see many stories in history when I was going through these sort of survival food stories. This obviously happened, like people doing, dog sledding and stuff. They get stranded. Eventually, you gotta, if people get to the point where they eat people at a certain point, one level below that is going to be a dog. You're going to start with a dog, then you're going to eat people after that. Uh, yeah, I mean this would be an absolute. This is like, okay, I can't move anymore. That's the only way that's happening.
Mm. Okay, I'm probably eating the dog day one.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe day two. But you could fashion its bones into a lot of little trinkets too. Like you could make a fishing hook out of its
Okay.
You could make you know, I don't know, some type of bone device. You can make a lot of bone stuff. You could wear
Combs.
his
People
coat.
made combs out of bones.
You can make a hat out of his head, and then
Okay.
it would scare away any like wolves that came. They're like,
Okay.
oh, that's a big wolf. That's a big dog right there.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking that dog down, day one. Or else he's just gonna eat my food.
It is one more thing you have to feed. It's a valid point.
Yeah, like if I am trying to hunt a squirrel, the dog's just gonna get it, then
Yeah.
eat it. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it
Yeah. It
happen.
depends on what your level of food supply is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you'd eat a dog. That's perfect. Okay. So that's enough of that game.
Okay. The only thing
You're
I wouldn't eat is
gross.
a berry, it turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, I got a dog. Otherwise, I'd be toast.
There you go.
I'm not eating any bugs. I honestly, I just start eating like fucking grass or something like a cow. If
Yeah.
cows can do it,
Early Chubstep, people remember this. Early Chubstep, we had a girl from Chirps Chips, which is a Shark Tank product, where their whole thing was that crickets were high in protein. And if you made cricket powder by, what I don't know, drying them out or whatever, and then you grind it up into a powder, add it to certain products, you can get more protein out of set products. Now, I tried them. Yeah, they were fine. And they had more protein than normal. So I've eaten crickets before in the form of a chip.
Did you like it?
I mean, it was, yeah, if you wouldn't have told me that's great, because I wouldn't know.
You couldn't tell it.
No, 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 you can't. No, there's not like little antennas sticking up out of the chip or anything.
Gross. Bugs, I hate bugs. If I could push a
Okay.
button that killed all bugs and then deal with the consequences, I would.
Okay.
I don't care that like all fish would die, all animals would die,
Yeah.
all plants would die. I push the button.
It's like your world, dude.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a few survival stories here of people surviving and eating strange things because of scenarios. So this scenario, the background on this is so long and obscure that I'm not even going to get into the full thing of it. But
Okay. Give me a
essentially,
forward answer. Forward
okay.
situation.
Well, real quick, this is the Lyckoff family. So if I give a four-word explanation for why they were there, um, religious, uh, rebellious,
Uh-oh.
Russian,
Oh.
hiding.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm intrigued now. Give me
Okay.
10 words.
Okay. Essentially, there was a series of things going on with different religious groups in Russia, and certain people getting prosecuted, certain people didn't like other people.
Oh,
This one family in kind of Siberia. First of all, don't live in Siberia.
nope.
It's
Move.
terrible.
You can move.
They were the old believers. They were hiding in the Siberian forest for over 40 years.
40
Basically,
years.
basically a family was living, they believe, 42 years in complete isolation. So just the
That's
family.
crazy. What year?
They were found in 1978.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be in like the 1700s.
No, this
Something.
is much more recently. So their diet was they end up planting a couple things, rye, potatoes, and hemp. They did eat some wild berries and mushrooms, and then they would go on these famines because the weather's so shitty in Siberia, and you're
Yeah.
trying to plant all this stuff. There's no contact with the outside world for 40 years. They were eating famine bark.
Okay.
Like, so you can. This is a common thing I see in a couple of these ones. There's certain trees where if you go past the outside bark and you go inner bark, you can eat this bark sometimes.
Yeah, I'd eat some of that bark.
But
How
how
do you
do
think
I
maple
know?
syrup? Maybe it's maple syrup flavor.
That sounds good. But
That'd
like,
be
how do you
chill.
know when you get to that point where it's edible and where you
Just
could
keep trying.
just chewing wood? And it's like
Well,
this
that's why you have kids. So you send your kids in to
they
chew the
did
wood.
they did have kids, and apparently these kids were found they had never even seen a loaf of bread because they just been in isolation for so long. So they would eat like grass roots, like you mentioned, the cattail roots, leather shoes. At one point, they'd eat leather shoes
That's
and
tough.
straw. Shoes and straw seems bad.
I've heard about the like people eat leather stuff when they get really hungry.
Yeah.
It's just always so funny to me. It's just like
Well, what's
you're
crazy
down
about
to they're like, what's made of animals here? Ah, my
yeah,
shoes. My shoes.
it's like a chicharron.
Ah, yeah, you cook that up.
The
I
skin,
don't
you
think
know.
I'm eating the kids before the shoes
No, no.
for sure.
Shoes first, then kids. And probably never the kids. The kids never get eaten. No, I think
Well, for
actually.
you're a parent. You have to say
Okay,
me.
yeah, for you. You're right. If it's kids you don't care about,
I'm
sure.
sending little Johnny out into the woods, and I'm saying, Johnny, you bring us food back,
Yeah.
or you don't come back.
I see.
Because
Yeah,
if you do,
that's
I'm eating.
yeah, parents a little different story. Okay, so this is a good the debate the family had. Do we eat the seeds or save them for planting?
Oh, that's tough.
Delayed gratification. That was a debate they had.
Would you eat them and then figure it out? Just wing
I
it.
can't imagine a seed's gonna be that
I'm not eating
much.
goddamn seeds.
No,
Except,
not
what
any
if you eat the seeds and then poop? I don't know if that would.
Well, if you think about,
You go
yeah,
take a
that's an
shit in the
option.
field and it grows.
It's not, yeah, it's a valid thing. If you think about seeds, whatever you plant is gonna bring you tenfold of the amount of seeds than the one seed, right? Say you
Yeah.
do a sunflower seed. right? You plant the one seed, it grows a sunflower stalk. Now you've got 100, 200 seeds on this one sunflower
Oh,
stalk.
you can eat some of those seeds.
So, yeah, you eat some, but yeah, it's like you save some, you do some, yeah. So this family, yeah, it was just very 1936 is when they started.
It's crazy because they're
Yeah,
like Jewish or something.
yeah. So apparently bark, you can eat bark and grass, but they're extremely low nutrition food. Got to be
Okay,
pretty tough to do that. Yeah.
I'm in.
That was one. Now this is an interesting one that comes up in quite a few different spots. This was a guy named Pedro Serrano, like the chili,
Oh, no
Serrano
shit.
chili.
He's eating the peppers. Is this where the peppers are named?
No, because he's not eating peppers. He's eating basically shrimp, cockles,
Oh,
other
this
sea
guy's the
creatures.
man.
So this guy lived, the exact details are a little shaky because it happened in 1520s.
Yeah,
And shipwreck happened
that's
in the
tough.
Caribbean, which is, you know what, if you're going to get shipwrecked, Caribbean's a pretty good spot to do it if you end up on a
That's the spot.
Caribbean
Yeah,
island. Um, apparently he's living 7 to 8 years, they said. They don't know exactly how long because the guy was a little out of it when they found him. Essentially, the grossest part of this thing that he was doing was that when he would run out of fresh water, there was a bunch
hmm
of turtles. He'd eat these turtles and then drink the turtle blood as his liquid.
yeah. That's pretty gross.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I guess water is the only downside unless you got like a spring on the Caribbean.
Yeah, you have to wait for rainfall and collect it or find some sort of spring or there's
And
ways you can wait. There's a way you can do it where if you have salt water and you have something above it, you can let the water evaporate
yeah,
and
it
then collect the
evaporate.
water on
But
top.
that guy didn't have it probably
No, I don't think.
back in the
Yeah.
1500s.
No.
He could have used a turtle shell if he was smart.
Yeah, could have used, I don't
Guy's
know.
clearly an
He survived, but it was just on gross, gross stuff. Okay, then a bunch of these are fishermen that were lost at sea. So be careful the fishing's up.
be careful at sea, but also that's the best place to go. You just
Well,
fish, relax,
and that's how a lot of these people survived.
get a
This
tan.
guy, 2025, this guy was 61 years old, 95 days adrift on the Pacific Ocean.
Ooh, a drift is tougher.
Well, a lot of these are adrift. That's what happens. They either get off course, they don't know where they're at. And he survived. He found cockroaches on his boat, ate those, which is like kind of rough. That's so there's your insect things, dude.
First off, that's
He
fish. That's bait. He's wasting all the good fish bait.
Wow, yeah, that's valid. And then birds would land on his boat. He'd kill the birds, eat the birds. So this is
That's
fitting in all your
impressive.
things. Sea turtles. A lot of these people eating sea turtles.
Sea turtles might be the dumbest creature on earth. They're like, hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up, guy? Yeah, yeah.
Oh God, my blood.
Final 15 days, he had zero food, but somehow survived. Just
Man,
rainwater. Just rainwater,
that's tough.
survived.
He was probably in great shape.
Yeah, yeah, zero
His
zero
family
nog
was probably
body.
just like, holy shit, you're
Yeah.
ripped.
There was a guy
Send
that
him
survived
back out there.
2006, a guy named Ricky survived 71 days in the Australian outback. He was eating things like frogs, leeches, ants, snakes, lizards.
Whoa.
And then he would, as you say, drink his own urine when he ran out of water.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's gross.
but he survived.
Um,
So you kind of do what's necessary.
do you think we could start a weight loss club or we like just put people adrift?
Yeah, you're talking about just starving people.
Well, yeah, but it's like because they're like, man, I want to get in shape. And I'm like, well, in 30 days, I can guarantee you will lose 50 pounds. And they're like, no way. Like, I haven't, no way.
Yeah,
I haven't been that way since high school. I'm like, just sign this waiver, baby.
yeah.
Do you think that we could get away with that?
I think you could get away with it for the first round of people that did it, and then the Google reviews would come out, and you would have a bunch of 1 stars. But I guess you would have to say, I guess your response as the owner of the thing would come back and say, "Did you lose weight?" Question mark.
Well, here's
That would
the
be
thing.
response from the
Like,
owner.
no
Did you
matter
lose
what
weight?
they
And they would
say,
say yes, and then you could say
no, like
game
literally,
over.
no matter what happens, we don't pick them up. If they go unconscious, we send a boat over, make sure they're not faking it.
Yeah.
Then we'll like wake them up.
There's a
Other than
lot of
that,
liability in it, though.
there's no liability. Put people on the boat. They'll have a experience out there.
Okay.
I bet people would pay like 50 grand, 100 grand.
I mean, some people are pretty desperate. Again, once they found out about that, they might be less inclined about exactly what's going on. But I mean, yeah, would it
No,
work? Yes. But would
no, they
people
would
also
know
die
what's
probably?
going
Also,
in.
yes. See,
And
the
then
thing is, we're only telling the stories about people who survived. A lot of these people die doing this.
well, we'd have a drone.
Oh, okay. We're
Like a
droning it.
drone would be watching. So if we see them like fall, like
Okay.
collapse, then we send in the rescue.
That's valid. Okay. Okay. Yeah. let's
So
do it.
it minimizes the risk of them.
I didn't know we had drones. If we're doing drones, that's fine.
Obviously, drones. Obama was
Okay.
president.
Sorry, I didn't. It wasn't as obvious to me. Is there anything else you want to get to, Steve?
Real quick. Okay, two things, real quick. If you ever need to salt meat, if you're like, I gotta preserve this meat,
Yeah.
all you literally just put salt all around.
Okay.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard of. And it sucks out the bacteria. Then you let it air dry because that's safe. And then you just basically have cured food.
Okay.
That's how you make salt meat. Salted
Okay.
meat. It's delicious. Then the last thing is if you could eat 3 things for the rest of your life, I'm going to ask you this only one time.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to decide if it's within the rules of 3 things. So you might lose some things if you get greedy here. 3 things for the rest of your life. Well,
If I ate 3 things for the rest of my life, what would they be? Chili.
okay. For the next 2.
Does nog count? Eggnog?
Eggnog's the thing. You sure you want to use nog?
I think I guess it just fits well with. It would
You're
be a
just
good way
eating chili and nog.
It'd be good to like to tie the whole
This isn't survival. This is like
podcast full story. Like the full circle. I could tie the nogs. If I'm thinking in reality, what are some other things I really like? Like
it's only one type of chili.
That's fine. That's fine. I understand the implications of that. Man, I gotta give me a second here. Oh, could I go? See, this is where it would be nice, like if you're, does it have to be one individual meat thing? Like,
Yeah,
I would love like an American.
I'll let you know
breakfast.
after you answer.
Like an American breakfast, like the eggs, bacon, and hash browns.
Unfortunately, you've just lost one of your things because that's a bunch of things.
That's what I was
You're trying to
asking.
combine. Yeah, well, you said it, so now you only get 2 things.
But if it was in a scramble, that would be fine.
No, that would not
But
be
if chili's fine.
Chili's fine. That's one dish.
Like a breakfast scramble is also one dish.
No, it's not. That's a bunch of different things on a plate.
Okay. In one bowl. It's in one bowl, by the way.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, like a breakfast skillet.
If you laid it out onto a freaking tray, you would be able to just eat the bread and then not eat the bacon.
Okay, I got it.
So you lost. You're down to chili and something else.
And a banana.
Get the fuck out of here. Chili and a banana.
Yeah. I only had one more thing. I needed a fruit that I could eat a lot of. I don't really get sick of bananas. I mean, I would ideally I'd say smoothie, like a banana and peanut butter and date smoothie or something.
Eating a banana. A banana. All right. A bold choice.
Well, I said smoothie would be ideal, but I was worried I was going to lose another one.
I would have allowed smoothie.
Okay, yeah, I would go like a smoothie.
Too late. You're getting chili and a banana.
Okay.
Okay. Me, a smart guy, I would go sushi, steak. Actually, not steak, cow. See, this is where I get tricky because the cow is one thing, so I can have any part of the cow.
Yeah.
So I can have ribs. I can have.
Yeah, I got it.
Tongue. I can have the eyeballs if I wanted to. It doesn't matter. So I got sushi, the cow. This is where it gets tricky. I'd probably have to go potato.
Classic steamed potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'd just be laughing at you eating my filet mignon while you're sucking down a banana for the 800th time.
Again, in hindsight, the smoothie would have been better.
The smoothie's not gonna see
Yeah, I get all my fruits and veggies.
chili in
it.
a smoothie. Oh my god. Okay, we're
I
gonna
stand
ask
by
that every guest. That'll be our little.
Okay, well, if people want to email the show, chubstep.podcast@gmail.com, do that. Let us know your 3 options.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna let you know if they're allowed. Don't get greedy.
Yeah, don't get greedy. That's right. Okay, we'll wrap up the show there. No shows once a week. Check us out on YouTube, Chubstep Podcast. Anywhere you listen to episodes, Chubstep Podcast. We're on all the major platforms. And share the episodes with a friend. If you have a topic you want us to cover, send it. Chubstep.podcast@gmail.com. The show has ended. Be gone.
Now you know you got to go.
Peace. This is Yasin.